like that.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Happy President's Day for all those who celebrate. Thanks for finding the Geek Spot with us.
We don't.
I'm Jack. That's Frank. That's Charles in the chat. As always, joining bright and early to hang with us. Appreciate you. So we got some fun stuff to talk about this week. Frank got a new shirt. It's not a Flash shirt.
I'm going to have to cut my beard. I say that every week, I think. Cut it.
Yeah, just do it right now.
Back to looking
I think this is a great opportunity to do this live on air.
No. It'll be a complete
Are you sure?
mess. Yeah, it'll be a complete mess.
I know it'll be amazing.
No.
Well, no, you put a rubber band on it and then you cut and then you have it all in the rubber band.
And it
It's
all
nice and tight.
displays? No. No. But it's coming. It's coming soon.
I don't believe it, but we'll see. So thanks for finding us. Thanks for joining the conversation. As always, we got all sorts of stuff this week. We got Star Trek stuff. We got Shrinking. We got Hijack. I'm going to talk about the latest episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We got some lists. We got some news. All the things
Don't
coming your way this
spoil
week.
any major deaths.
Yeah. I'm going to spoil all of them. Because you watched it. You told me. You said last week. You said I'm going to catch up and be ready to go. So speaking of, so what happened? How did it slip through your purview this week?
I played Diablo 3 all weekend. I've been so bored with video games that I went back a game rather than play the current game. I went back a game and grinded a character all the way up to level 70 and then started another one in their season model. That's how bored with video games I have been.
That's fun.
And then last night, I did something I never do on a Sunday.
You watched
The
Simpsons.
No, I went out.
Oh.
So here's the thing, right? My kid's at work. I'm home. I'm hungry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want a burger and I don't want pizza. Maddie Caps texts me. I'm going over to Maggie's. Okay, why? Ray's there. I'm like, And he's like, this person's coming, this person's coming, this person's coming. I was like, maybe an hour. Maybe. All right. He's driving all the way from Jersey. Cool. So I meet him over there. Number one, I hate that place. I don't like the way it's laid out.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're just crammed.
You've never been there.
I had, but it was.
I've never been there.
It was years ago. It's the same. He's fine. He does his thing. He's, it was Don't Change by NXS. That was fun acoustic. That was a new one.
Oh,
yeah.
Exciting. It's new for that
For me.
show. Yeah.
And true to my word, after a set, he came over. I talked to him, and Ange didn't feel like going. She tapped out at the last minute. A couple other people, made different plans, or just didn't want to come out. And then Matt's friend Amy showed up. I think Amy, that comes out to see all the bands.
Maybe.
You do. You would know if you saw her. But I said, Matt, I'm gonna go. I don't feel like being out, and I ordered a chicken parm from Maggie's to take home.
Okay.
And I got home, and the spaghetti stunk in it, and the chicken parm was eh. It was eh.
So that's what happened at Night of the Seven Kingdoms, huh?
Yeah, video games and an hour and a half out of the house on Sunday.
I mean, it's only a 2-hour show so far.
I know, but luckily Maggie's is a 6-minute drive. Is the only reason I went.
That's exciting for you.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I love Ray. I love you. And unfortunately, where you're at Saturday, I have actual something to do that I can't talk about it here, but I can tell you afterwards. Yeah, in case someone's listening, it's a secret.
That's fun. I'm playing. I got stuff all week. I'm playing Wednesday. I'm doing girls' night. You could come out to girls' night
Now,
in Bensalem.
mm,
Playing some happy hour there. I got
I have a podcast Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Well, this is 5 to 8. You're fine. Coming for the first hour and a half, first 2 sets.
No, that's the whole podcast.
Oh,
Podcast starts at 7.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but I don't get out of work till almost 5.
It's not my fault. And then I got Saturday I'm making a debut. This past week started jazz competitions for the kids, so going to
Nice.
and then had a delightful Valentine's Day. Whole crew came out to hang, and we did all 80s power ballads
Oh,
for 3 hours.
now that would have been fun. I would have enjoyed that.
We had the damn Yankees going. We had
Can you
Skid
pick me
Row.
higher?
Yeah, high enough. Yeah, we had that. We had some Skid Row.
I will remember you.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can nail these.
We
Go
had
ahead.
some. Oh God, now I got to remember what else I played.
What, I'm 2 for 2.
You are. Hold on. What was the other one? I forget. Oh, Bad English.
Oh, when I see you smile.
Yeah. We had that. We had some.
Let's go.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. It was
Oh,
literally 3 hours of 80s power ballads with a couple newer ones peppered in here and there.
That actually sounds really awesome.
Yeah. They were like, hey, let's hear this. Yeah, some Krista Berg. Some.
Oh, Lady in Red.
Yeah, man. All the.
I could do this as a show all night.
Stuff.
I'll nail this.
I'd have to find my tablet to go see what else I played, but oh yeah, some not all of them were sweet. Some of them were requests like Overkill by Men at Work and
Oh, another good song.
yeah.
So far, you just played banger after banger.
It really was. I didn't even have to sing the last set. It was great. I just let the table sing it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Some Bon Jovi power ballad from the 80s. The 80s one, not any of the 90s ones. His 2 big ones were in the 90s, but there was one in the 80s.
Wait, I know what it is. It was back around Runaway. Never Say Goodbye.
Oh no, not that one.
Not that one.
Nope. Later album. This was from I think New Jersey.
Oh, the Wanted Dead or Alive album?
Well, it's Slippery When Wet.
Oh yeah. Now I have to phone a friend.
Little. Do you need help with it?
Was it I'll Be There For You?
It was. Oh, we did some Mr. Big, some Hinder.
Mr. Big's good.
Little Def Leppard.
Oh, Hysteria?
Yeah. Little Redbone. Little Barry White.
Oh, Barry White's great.
Did some Sister Hazel.
They only had one song, right?
They had 2 because they had All For You and then they had a power ballad. Little Phil Collins.
Against All Odds?
No, I did a little In the Air Tonight.
Okay.
Some REO Speedwagon.
They have a lot of songs. Keep on Loving You?
Loving You.
Yeah.
Little Al Green. Little Roxette.
Ooh.
Some Frampton. Some Cure. Little Human League.
You kicked
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Yeah, you kicked the crap out of that set.
Yeah, look, man. It was all 80s sing-alongs all the time.
I love it.
So that was that. So plenty more coming up. So check out Jack Kid Music if you're local to see where to find me on that. But in the meantime, it is President's Day.
It is.
It's the whatever third Monday in February. Is that how that works?
February, I think it is. Is that where we're at?
And I think that you have a list appropriate to the holiday.
I did. I mean, I do. So now I went looking today because I had a little bit of free time. And instead of I chat GPT'd this list, but then I went and I looked online to kind of compare to see, is this chat GPT list good? Because chat GPT is very hit or miss with lists. And with me, it's mostly a miss. This one's pretty good. These are the top 15. I went 15. These are the top 15 fictional presidents from TV and movies.
All right.
Every list I looked at had the consensus number 1. So we'll get to the number 1. Shockingly,
Okay.
it's from a show I never watched. My friend Brett has seen this show probably as many times as I've seen The Office.
I'm going to guess this is West Wing. Or is it Veep?
It might be. So coming in at number 15, remember, these are fictional presidents. These are not presidents portrayed. These are not real presidents that are portrayed. Like my friend at work said, hey, what about Abe Lincoln, the vampire hunter? I'm like, he works, but he's Abe Lincoln. So like, I'm trying to get away from actual real presidents.
But however, that was him as a vampire hunter. So unless we can validate that somewhere, I feel like
mean,
that one
technically
counts.
that counted.
It's fine.
But
It's a great movie. I enjoyed that movie so much.
Kenny, who pops in. I met Kenny at Superman. When I went to see Superman, Terry Hill. Yeah. Pops in here once in a while, but really chimes in a wrestling podcast. He posted in his Discord today. I was like, oh my God, I'm stealing this. So number 15, we have Andrew Shepard from The American President, the movie.
Oh, that's low.
It's very low.
All right.
That's Michael Douglas.
Yep.
I
Fantastic movie.
I don't remember if I saw it or not.
Oh my God. I've seen it dozens of times. I loved that movie.
Number 14.
Him and Annette Bening, I think, right? Yeah.
Him and Annette Bening.
So he's a single dad in The American President. Michael Douglas, he plays a single dad who is in office, and his daughter starts trying to set him up with, I think she's a press secretary or something like that.
Gotcha.
A reporter, and it's just incredibly well done.
Always.
Aaron Sorkin and Rob Reiner.
Yep.
On that one.
At number 14, we have Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew, Herbert Camacho.
Now that one I have not seen.
Yes.
I know what it is. I believe that is Idiocracy.
It is Idiocracy.
Also
and
known as 2024.
Yes.
And 2016.
And 20.
And for
yes, I got it. Yeah. So it says the tags on it are ridiculous, but somehow weirdly beloved, meme legend, pure satire of pop culture politics. Number 13, we have Mirkin Muffley from Doctor Strangelove.
Oh,
do not know who played him.
I do not either. And I have not seen Doctor Strangelove. Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying
I have seen
and Love the Bomb.
I don't believe I have seen it.
I should have seen all the Kubrick stuff, but it has not crossed my full radar yet. He is not on like the first page of cast listings. So
no, it's Peter Sellers.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, that was a 1964 movie. Peak political satire, nervous, powerless leader during nuclear crisis, classic comedy performance from Peter Sellers.
Look, Peter Sellers is fantastic. So
yeah, absolutely. At number 12, we have Fitzgerald Grant III from Scandal.
Oh yeah,
That's Tony Goldwyn.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay,
that show was very good.
Any of these?
Yeah, that show was great.
Yeah, it says a complicated, flawed leader caught in constant controversy, drama heavy soap opera energy, massive fan following during peak seasons.
Yeah, look, Kerry Russell was that's what really jettisoned her into fame, and she was great on that. She played his mistress, and the wife in Office was also fantastic. I forget her name, but that show was really good. It got a little bit. Jumped the shark a few times as it had to dig into itself to try and make the storyline continue, because it was really like a 2, maybe 3 season arc.
Yeah.
And then it went to like 5 or 6.
Okay.
And it was how do we keep this going?
At number 11, we have our first TV show. Well, second TV show, because Scandal was a TV show. Mackenzie Allen from Commander-in-Chief, portrayed by Gina Davis.
Oh, that ranks above all these other ones?
That ranks above all these other ones. I don't think so. I never watched the show. I mean, it ran for a year. Like it had 1 season, 17 episodes, but I don't, Yeah,
I'm going to say no on that one, but okay.
No. Now we hit the top 10, and we got some really good ones in the top 10. At number 10, President Beck from Deep Impact. Anytime you can get Morgan Freeman as president of anything, it's a win in my book.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's good. Number 9. Now, I loved this show and never finished it. Frank Underwood from House of Cards comes in at number 9. Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I didn't watch after they killed him off either.
No, I didn't. Once they killed him off, I just never went back to the show, but he was an absolute
horrible human being. But yeah.
Horrible human being. Horrible person in the show too.
Yeah.
So at number 8, this is one of my quietly favorite movies of all time, and I always forget about it. Dave Kovic
100%.
from the movie Dave.
This should be number 1.
It should be in the top 3.
Yeah.
Because he's a good person as president, and it's such a feel-good movie, especially when you look at the scope of the world today.
Yeah, look, what's his name? Martin. His name might be Martin in the movie. Who am I thinking of?
Who are you thinking of?
Hold on. Dave is not easy to look up.
Are you talking about Kevin Kline?
No, Grodin.
Oh, Charles Grodin.
Yes, that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's fantastic in that. When he comes in to redo the budget, and he's just like his buddy who's an accountant.
I mean, it's also
so good.
It's also got a ton of heavy hitters in this movie. You got Sigourney Weaver, Frank Langella, Kevin Dunn Ving Rhames, Ben Kingsley as the vice president, Laura Linney, Bonnie Hunt. I mean, this is a great cast.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my tab. All right. At number 7, this is a personal favorite of mine. I would have put her in my top 5, actually. Laura Roslin from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Mary McDonald absolutely killed this role.
She was amazing on Battlestar.
She still looks good to this day, too.
Department of Education, I believe, right? Secretary of Education?
It's the Secretary of Education and assumed the presidency and then lost the presidency to Gaius Baltar, but then gained the presidency back and died of like breast cancer.
Yeah.
In the finale. Spoilers for a 25-year-old show. By the way, I did watch the Katie Sackhoff thing. She does it with her husband. And because I'm not
Katie Sackhoff do it with her husband?
Yes, that was interesting. The Battlestar rewatch.
Oh, that's totally different than where I thought you were going.
So what they put on YouTube, because you're not on their Patreon, and by the way, their Patreon is way more affordable than the Talkville Patreon. Like it's like $10 a month for their like highest tier, and there's 2 tiers.
Got it.
But they just intercut them and different scenes like talking about it, and it's her first rewatch and his first watch of it. So it's kind of cool watching her at this age watch her 21-year-old self play.
Right.
So they're not like analytically breaking it down like other podcasts do. Number 6, back to the list. Thomas Adam Kirkman from Designated Survivor.
So
it's a
good.
show I always wanted to watch. Kiefer Sutherland.
The first 2 seasons when it was on ABC, CBS, I think it was CBS, were amazing. Then it went to Netflix for the 3rd season.
Yeah.
And really overrode itself into too much stuff that was like, all right, this you lost the thread.
Okay.
But he was I believe the Secretary of Transportation or Urban Housing. He was Ben Carson's gig.
Okay. He was like really low down the totem pole.
He was HUD, yeah.
Yeah.
And because when they have a speaker State of the Union, they take one member who's not allowed to go that is in an area that's the designated survivor in case something happens when all those people are combined. And they all blow up in like the first 5 minutes of the show. And now it's him trying to deal with his family and this new spot and all of the espionage and what happened with that. It's a great show.
It's really funny because Tom Clancy basically does that in one of his books where Jack Ryan is the vice president and isn't at this address where all of Congress and the president is, and a plane dive bombs the Capitol building and kills the entire cabinet and president, and Jack Ryan then becomes president.
Nice.
At number 5, the top 5. Now, again, I did not watch this show, and I did not realize that she had become president, but Selena Meyer from Veep.
Yeah,
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I thought she became president somewhere along.
Okay.
It was on for like 8 years. They had to do something to keep her in office.
Yeah. Now, my personal, if I were ranking my top 4, this number 4 would be my personal number 1. And that's James Marshall, Harrison Ford from Air Force One. Get off my plane might be one of the greatest presidential movie lines before you kill someone.
Yeah, it's true.
Another great cast. Got Gary Oldman as the villain.
Yeah, that fan movies. It's one of the classic where Ford was just doing whatever he wanted.
It was 90s, right? It was the 90s.
I feel like that was 80s.
Was it the 80s? How long ago was Air Force One? It had to be the end of
97, actually. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, great. I'm old.
Look at how young he looks in that picture.
Got it. Yeah, he wasn't. He was like in his 50s.
In the top 3, we go number 3, Thomas J. Whitmore from Independence Day. Bill Pullman.
Yeah, he was great.
I don't have a problem with him being ranked above Harrison Ford in that, given the stakes of the movie. At number 2 is, again, one of my personal favorites from a TV show I loved. David Palmer from 24.
Okay. I did not, never got around to the 24.
It's just so, it's so good because they get you to a point where you're like, oh, okay, they wrapped everything up. And then the actual problem shows up and you're like, oh shit, really? Yeah. And number 1,
Martin Sheen, right?
Martin Sheen, Josiah Jed Bartlett from The West Wing is the consensus number 1 in almost every list of fictional presidents.
That's fair.
Aaron Sorkin wrote The West Wing, right? If I
Yes.
recall. Yeah, and I'm sure that the dialogue is just top.
So do you have any that are missing in your mind? So I've got a couple.
Off the top of my head, no, because I did not think. I think the Laura Roslin wasn't on a lot of the lists.
Yeah.
And if you say them, I'll probably go, oh shit, yeah.
What about Cal Bradford?
Cal
Paradise?
Bradford was on a couple of the lists from Paradise.
I mean, it's one of my favorite episodes of television ever.
Which one?
The one that was in real time.
Yeah.
When they had to evacuate.
Yeah. No, dude, he definitely deserves to be on that list.
And the other one that I had, which I don't know if he counts,
Okay.
is this was before he was the president and moderately based on a real person, was Travolta in Primary Colors.
Travolta was on one of the lists I looked at. I mean, technically, David Palmer was a senator before he, and I guess Julia was the vice president for a little while before she became president. So
He was Jack Stanton in that, which talk about stacked casts. I mean,
yeah.
Kathy Bates, Emma Thompson, Billy Bob Thornton, Maura Tierney, Larry Hagman, Diane Ladd, Paul Guilfoyle, Rob
God.
Reiner.
Jeez.
Oh, I loved that movie. That movie was fantastic.
Now, I totally shocked my manager. We were talking and I was telling him about the list, and I mentioned Dennis Haysbert, and I said, you know who else he was? And he goes, who? And I went, he was Pedro Serrano in Major League. And he went, what? And I went, oh yeah, that's the Hats for Bats guy. He went, no, he wasn't. I went, look, and he pulled it up, and he's like, I can't see it. Like, I'm looking at the picture of him in Major League, and I'm looking at him now, and no, it definitely does not look like him.
Right.
But that's a total mind F for some people.
Oh, 100%.
So that was a better list than,
Yeah, look at that. Little elbow grease and a
I'll throw the newsy stuff out, and then we can just dive into the other stuff. Paramount entered another hostile bid for Warner Brothers.
They're determined.
They're determined. Paramount revised its proposal and covered several elements that Warner Brothers Discovery was initially wary of. The studio said it would take care of the $2.8 billion termination fee if its deal is accepted. It also stated that it would step in to support Warner Brothers debt refinancing. Also, Paramount promised to pay shareholders if the transaction isn't completed by December 31st, 2026. That's fast. Like they want this.
Well, this will go off the rails fast if we have the discussion of why they think they can get it through by December of 2026. So,
well, yeah, but also now Warner Brothers may reevaluate the Netflix bid and open the sale back up. But it looks like they're going to try and gouge Netflix for some more money to not take the Paramount deal.
Yeah, I hope they don't go the Paramount route.
I haven't even bothered to look into it more because I know it's definitely there's some weird stuff going on.
The Ellison family is problematic in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Especially to creativity and open source writing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not a fan of the Paramount possibility there.
No. Jerry Bruckheimer. We like Jerry, don't we?
I think Bruckheimer's okay. Who am I thinking of? Michael.
You're thinking of Michael Bay?
He's problematic.
Okay. Jerry Bruckheimer says the Top Gun 3 script is slightly ahead of schedule as it's nearing completion. Yay!
Look, I mean, we can continue Miles Teller's story. That's fine. That better be all it does.
So, during an interview with Entertainment Tonight, producer Jerry Bruckheimer was asked if Top Gun 3 or Pirates 6 will come first, and he revealed they are expecting the script to be finished shortly. He said it's a horse race between the two of them. Right now, Top Gun is a hair ahead, but that's it. I mean, look, Tom Cruise will be in it regardless, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, you can have Maverick, but he needs to officially hand it off.
If Maverick runs, it makes $1 billion. There's factual proof about this.
But look, we could pass the running off to Teller.
Yeah, but it's not.
I like Miles Teller.
It's not the same. So the theory. Tom Cruise movies where he runs for more than 1,000 feet generate higher average box office revenue and better critical reviews, with an average inflated international gross of $483 million to $538 million. These running movies often outperform non-running films by roughly $175 million. That's an insane stat.
Because all of the running movies are Mission Impossible movies.
Most of them.
He didn't need to run in Jerry Maguire.
Wait. Top running films. So I'll just give you these three top running films. Mission Impossible 3, he ran for over 3,200 feet. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, he ran for over 3,000 feet. And War of the Worlds, he ran for over 1,700 feet.
Did that make any money? War of the Worlds?
Apparently, it's one of his highest grossing, high running films.
No way.
Listen, highest grossing, high running films.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of caveat there. Jerry Bruckheimer better make some of these quick because Jerry Bruckheimer is he is not a young man.
No. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz confirmed The Mummy 4 for 2028.
I'm stoked for this one.
I'm okay with that. They're bringing everybody back that can be brought back, it looks like.
603 million worldwide was War of the Worlds.
Okay.
So, I mean, not bad for 2005.
Not bad for one of his highest grossing running movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was the fourth highest grossing film of 2025 or 2005.
So yeah, it looks like Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser are coming back. The brother's coming back. I forget his name. He's like
Jonathan something.
Yeah. And Admiral Vance looks like he's coming back.
Okay.
Oded
Fur.
Yeah. I love him. He's actually a voice in Destiny too. He's great.
Hey, he's fantastic. Yeah.
I love him.
Does The Rock show up?
I hope not. I hope not. I don't need to see The Rock in any of my movies. I don't need to see The Rock in my wrestling either.
Well, yeah, you might get a little bit of him in both. You never know.
I might. Jason Momoa, who is an incredibly busy human being, when asked, there's
like 6 movies coming out this year.
So Stargate is being reborn through Amazon. Finally, again.
Yay.
That's a good thing. And Joe Flanagan, who was the lead in Stargate Atlantis, pitched an idea to Momoa a couple years back about why don't we just buy the franchise and produce new stuff? And Momoa's like, dude, I have no time. This was a couple years back. And Flanagan's like, I just need your name. I'll do all the heavy lifting. But it went a different way, and hopefully they can involve him. But Jason Momoa is going to lead a video game movie to release in 2027. Another video game movie, this from Sony. It would be Helldivers.
Oh, I did see this.
I can't tell you how awesome that sounds. I am not a hardcore Helldivers player, but a lot of the gameplay that I've played, it's really awesome. It's a fun game. It's very hectic.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Isn't this one of those like Fortnite style things, only with better guns and stuff? It's an MMORPG, isn't it?
Yes and no.
First shooter.
It is. It's a top-down shooter.
Okay.
Let me. I want to get the gist. You just need to. There's friendly fire.
Okay.
You're fighting for the Republic. I think it's the Republic. It's set in a dystopian universe where humanity is ruled by a totalitarian world order hidden as managed democracy in an alliteration of contemporary democracy where the outcome of elections are more predictable. The inhabitants of Super Earth, this is the fictitious future Earth, which might not be so fictitious, fight for without question, but without fully understanding it. Super Earth greatly encourages military service with the Helldivers, Legion of Special Forces assigned behind enemy lines, worshipped as idols to the freedom of Super Earth.
Ooh, all right. Well,
it's a very fun game. And the last little thing I have, which points to TV shows that we've watched, Starfleet Academy is getting a season 2 because WWE star Becky Lynch has confirmed that she's returning in season 2. While
has she been in season 1 yet?
Huh?
Has she been in season 1?
She has. She's a bridge officer.
Oh, okay.
Lieutenant Yah. She was on the bridge of the ship a handful of times. She was in the pilot and 1 or 2 episodes after that.
Yeah, nope.
Paul Giamatti has told an interviewer that, spoiler, he survived season 1 and would be open to returning in season 2. Spoiler.
Yeah, look, I love Paul Giamatti. However, Paul Giamatti in Star Trek takes me out of the world so fast, because he's just Paul Giamatti.
He really is.
Like he's very much featured in this past week's episode, which for as much ground as they covered in this episode, I thought was the weakest one of the season. For as much stuff as happened in it, I didn't enjoy this episode at all. And it seemed like this is the first one they're really like pushing the story forward with.
Yeah.
However, it was a lot of him, which is great, but I don't need my guy from Billions in Star Trek.
I get that. It was not so. I guess we'll talk about that now.
Sure. We can. I wanted to hit some of the other news stuff.
Go ahead. Do the other news stuff, and then we'll circle back to Starfleet again.
Well, some of my news stuff is sad because we did lose a couple people in the last week.
Yeah, we did.
Did we talk Catherine O'Hara last week?
I don't even think we mentioned that Catherine O'Hara passed.
Okay, well, a couple rests in peace. Catherine O'Hara, star of SCTV, Beetlejuice, all the Christopher Guest movies, Schitt's Creek, just a brilliant comedic actress who, I enjoyed everything. The mom from Home Alone, like so many things.
I don't think
so many iconic roles.
Yeah, I don't think I saw her in something that I went, ew.
Yeah, and she apparently had been sick recently and hiding, fighting it been quietly, but then all of a sudden her passing hit, and so a lot of celebrity news from that, and a lot of that has come out. lately about her illness, and sad to see that have happened.
Yeah, she hit that kind of like Chadwick Boseman hit it, like all the way up into the end.
Yeah. And speaking of that, James Vanderbeek
Dude,
also just passed in the last week. Star of obviously Dawson's Creek, Varsity Blues. If you never saw Rules of Attraction, which is actually the sequel to American Psycho.
oh really?
So Patrick Bateman, I think, is the name of the character in American Psycho. In Rules of Attraction, he plays Patrick Bateman's brother,
Oh,
who is
okay.
away at college, and it's Mila Kunis is another star in that, and it is crazy. Like he was like, let me get out of all of my typecasting that I have from Varsity Blues and from, I guess his first thing was on Clarissa Explains It All. Who knew? And Dawson's Creek and all of those pieces. But Rules of Attraction is like a very super dark movie that'll stick with you for a little bit when you see it. But yeah, he did all those things. He also guest starred on all sorts of things over the years and was a really great voice. He's in a couple Kevin Smith movies. He popped up.
You're the Dawson.
Exactly.
I will never forget that line of the movie.
As I believe he was Chronic, right? No, he was Blunt Man.
He was James Vanderbeek, but yeah, he was Blunt Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Ace? Yes, you missed the office talk.
No, it's coming. Don't worry. So yeah, and then just today we got the news about Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
So as long as his career was at the tender young age of 95, passing away today, which Robert Duvall movies do you remember the best? Which roles?
Days of Thunder. Off the top of my head, Days of Thunder. He was the pit boss. Obviously, Tom Callahan, or not Tom Callahan, but Tom Hagen.
The Godfather?
From The Godfather.
Never seen it.
What?
Nope.
What?
Look, you watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'll watch The Godfather.
Deal.
I bet I'll watch The
Absolute
Godfather first. What?
What? I honestly, I can't off the top of my head. I have to actually look to see what else he was in that I remember.
He was in everything. He was in
So
Deep
much.
Impact.
Yeah.
My favorite role was Otto in Gone in 60 Seconds.
My God, that's right. He was in that. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was in all of the things over all of the years. He had 145 credits to his name as an actor, 5 as a director, 14 as a producer. Over a career that spanned, it looks like his last thing was in 2022.
He did a lot of video game work, voice acting for a lot of the Godfather games.
He was active from 1960. So he had a 60-year career in the movies and television. So another rest in peace there.
He was in The Natural.
Yeah, he was in all of the things.
I mean, I could scroll. I could.
Oh, you can keep going. Yeah, it's
not
impressive.
Do you know that out of the cast of Varsity Blues, both the quarterbacks have passed away, and Billy Bob so far of the main cast?
No kidding.
Ron Lester, Billy Bob passed away. Paul Walker was Lance Harbor. He passed away.
Somehow John Voight's still here.
Somehow John Voight's still here. And
Scott Conn.
Look at that. Dom has been watching Game of Thrones with my girl, and she just saw the Red Wedding. Dom, you're almost up to the point where you can stop watching because it gets pointless.
Yeah.
Once you get out of season 6, you can just stop there and move on.
So since Dom decided to bring up The Office, so recently Peacock dropped the 9th season of The Office with its super fan episodes, which brought The Office back to the #1 show on Peacock again and one of the top streaming shows. So if you are an Office fan and you didn't know that Peacock has dropped the final season as the super fan episodes, which reveals a whole bunch of extra
There's some really good
stuff in news,
scenes
and
in
I think
some of
there's
these.
even some there's a lot of deleted scenes they put in those and all that. I will not be watching any of those because I've had my fill.
I've watched a couple of Superfan episodes pre-season 9 for specific episodes. The Dinner Party expanded version is so much better, but I digress.
I think there's a lot of Schrute Farm stuff that you get in
I
this
didn't
Superfan
watch.
episode.
I didn't watch.
So, but with that, friend of the show, Chris, sent me over these top 5 questions for super fans of The Office, which I want to pose to you.
I'll see if I'm up to the task.
Okay. So in the Halloween special, when they had the costume contest, who won?
Oscar.
Okay. 1 for 1. What is Michael's middle name?
Gary.
Okay. What is the creepy unremovable painting in Jim's parents' house of?
It's a clown with balloons.
See, look at you. You're crushing it. I didn't remember any of these things. What was Michael trying to cook in his George Foreman grill before he cooked his foot?
Bacon, because he loves the smell of it in the morning.
Okay. And then Dwight got a concussion and referred to Pam as what name?
Pammy, right?
Look at you go. Or you watched that Instagram clip, or I forgot to
No,
mute
I did
my mic
not.
earlier.
I did not watch the Instagram clip. Those were not super fan questions. Those were freaking softballs.
Yeah, I didn't know any of them. And I feel like I watched every episode somehow.
You did. The painting was when he showed her the house and he tried to pull it off the wall and he's like,
Yeah.
painting seems to be integral to the house.
Yeah. So that was all the Office news that I had just for Dom. So back to the Star Trek piece. So since this is everything after will be spoilery if you haven't watched any of these shows in the last week, but before we get to that, so as I said last week, I finally decided to catch up on my Star Trek fandom that I've been missing out because Starfleet Academy has been pretty good so far. So I said I should figure out what the hell is going on in Star Trek since I haven't watched since it was Riker and Picard on the bridge. Not Picard, the old in TNG. Right. So I've decided to start with Discovery, and I've binged the first 2 seasons so far of Discovery. And it's great. I'm annoyed that I didn't watch it 8 years ago when it came out.
You're in the minority at the first season being great. A lot of people hated it. And it changed. I believe it changed writers and head writers and stuff like either midway through or at some point. But I like it too. So
I find it weird that the season 2 finale pulls a character that they showed flashbacks, and I was like, I don't know who that character is. I just binged every episode. They did Poe, because they did in between season 1 and season 2, they did a series of short web episodes.
Yes.
Short tales or something like that.
Yeah, they were like quick, like 5-10 minutes.
And that's where the character was introduced in one of those, who is then integral to the finale of the season 2 show. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But if you haven't gone back and watched or never dug in on any of the Star Trek stuff, at least the first 2 seasons of Discovery, I would say, are fantastic. So far, we'll see how season 3 does now that
I forgot that Poe showed up there because without Poe, you don't get the finale.
No, like nothing could have happened if you didn't give. And they in the previously on, which I don't think you usually watch those. Sometimes. They showed the clips, and I'm like, I never saw those clips. That wasn't in the show. Well, and it's her and Tilly like bonding over something. I was like, I don't understand.
Did you watch all of those short little clips?
I didn't watch any of them.
Okay,
I watch all the previously ons.
Because there's another one that they aired before this season, before season 4, I think, because something happens and something happens. I'm not saying anything, but one of them, and the short has the ship even further into the future.
Oh, that's fun.
It's weird as hell, but anyway. So you're done season 2.
Yeah. So we just jumped to the future.
You're through the mirror universe.
That was season 1. Yep.
Right. That was cool shit. Right.
It was, and we got a little too deep in the weeds with the Klingon War thing, and I was kind of tired of that. And then season 2 started with more Klingon stuff, which I didn't need.
Right.
But they've been so smart in how they wrote off that, like, hey, how come we've known about Spock for 50, 60 years and never heard of his sister?
Yep.
Explaining that away was very well done.
Yep. Did you? The only thing I hated about the season 2 finale was they lead you to believe that Spock's going to the future, and you're like, wait, no, wait, oh, okay.
Yeah, but again, the
So
way
it's
they
done.
pulled it off with him not, I was good.
Let me see.
And you never know with Spock. They could have taken him to the future for a while, and then he
It
gets
could have.
sent back through some random wormhole
So what
and
did you
forgets his sister and all that stuff.
what did you think about did you watch the previously on where they used different footage?
No, what? Huh?
So there was let me make sure. Pike led Discovery the whole second season.
Correct.
Right. When Pike.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes. So the previously on, before they went to the big head planet, the guys with the big heads,
Yeah.
that previously on
Yeah.
was from the original series episode, The Menagerie.
Right. No, I caught that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Where
was
it was
really well done.
Yeah, then I watched it and I'm like, is this a clip from like the OG Star?
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that it was. I didn't remember Pike ever being on the OG one. But
So Pike was only on the OG one in the Menagerie,
got it.
where Pike's story ends on that planet because he gets put in that wheelchair, and there's a whole thing, and like they have to use his memories, and that the only way he can communicate is one blink for yes, two blinks for no, or something
And
like
I know
that.
they've retconned Pike's story a few times here and there when necessary.
A little bit, but in the end, Pike always ends up in that wheelchair. And Strange New Worlds deals with that in season 1.
Got it.
They do a time episode, and the Pike stuff is great because once Pike leaves Discovery and they give him his own show, he looks a million times better. As I
I have to figure out with Strange New Worlds when to watch it because I think there's crossovers, isn't there still?
No, they're too far in the future now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll see. And I mean, I started the first episode of season 3, and I was like, "Oh, that's Manchester Black from Supergirl."
Yes,
and I was like, "All right, cool." Hey, look at him doing all the sci-fi things.
Who, Booker?
Yeah,
Yeah, Booker's a mainstay the rest of the series.
yeah. I figured since he's on the picture on Paramount Plus, like a little spoilery for like who makes it and who doesn't. The fact that they have the season 5 picture as the headshot, but that's all right.
But you wait.
And I did appreciate that Tilly, who had the thing on her forehead that they removed from season 1 to season 2. They did the surgery, but they moved it down here.
Yeah.
So that was cool. But you can see the scar too, still on her forehead from where they removed it.
Yeah, there's some really good episodes in season 3. Season 2 was one of my favorite, and then season 3 was like, oh shit, this got really good.
Yeah, like, and I think I got confused because I forced myself into the Starfleet Academy episode from this week, and it gave the vibes of that intro where they did the flashback because it was like comic booky style that they did the intro to that episode where they go to the planet with the hologram and all the people. And I watched Academy where they have the comic book theme running through the whole thing of the old crew.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got a little screwed up as to which one was in what show. But yeah, I will finish Discovery and get into Strange New Worlds and all those things over the next couple weeks. Even though next week there is a lot of shows coming.
Yeah, there is. As far as Starfleet Academy goes, I hated the first 10 minutes of the show. Even though it showed to be necessary to the plot, I didn't need it.
Yeah.
I didn't have as much a problem with the Holly Hunter, Paul Giamatti scenes. I thought they were really, really well written and really well done because they just got to like be them. They just got to act against each other. It was not very Trekky.
Right. I agree. Like I said, I appreciated Paul Giamatti being there, being Paul Giamatti.
Yes.
And I thought the acting was great.
I get it.
However, I was like,
it was not as strong an episode as the episode before. No. I thought the action scenes were great, and the Trekkie part of the show was good, but there was a lot of dialogue in the show that it was a very, very wordy episode.
Yeah, and spoilers obviously for that, and after that, Shrinking and Night of the Seven Kingdoms for anybody. I won't do any massive spoilers for Night of the Seven Kingdoms, but I thought it was weird how they. I still don't understand how Sam works.
Yeah,
Because she has plot armor when she needs it and not when she doesn't. It's very, very
I
confusing how they
think
keep writing that character and the science behind her because she feels more like magic-y. Because if she's a hologram, she should be a hologram. But
yeah.
how is she a moving hologram that goes places if there's not?
So hang on. In Star Trek Voyager,
Okay.
they do a time episode because all Star Trek has to do time. You have to do a
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
episode.
Every sci-fi show does. Yeah.
Right. Star Trek especially, where they go back to the 20th century and they encounter Sarah Silverman as a just she works in a telescope thing in California, whatever it's called.
Observatory.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, they fit the Doctor with a mobile emitter that allows him to walk around without the holographic emitters all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Sam goes, Sam isn't the same kind of hologram, I think, as the Doctor. Sam is an entity of some sort. I don't know yet because of the Cisco episode where she was talking to her creators. Her creators don't seem to be human. So I don't know all of what that is yet or all of what Sam is yet.
Well, because in previous episodes, they have shot her with phasers and they go right through her.
Right.
And so do other things, unless she wants to be.
This was an electrical surge or something, or maybe these being. No,
It was their phasers. It was the phasers from the bad guys that shot her.
Right.
I don't understand what they're doing. And now she's glitching.
Yes.
So, but if she's not actually a solid creature,
hopefully they explain that.
I'm hoping they do.
You missed Jack actually raving about Star Trek Discovery season 2. He's into season 3. Wonderful.
Yeah, this show's good. And I always like Sneak with Martin Green, so I'm excited about that. I'm not going to go watch. I think she's on that. I think she's in a new show now. But
who? Where are we going from there?
So we had that. There was a episode of Shrinking. Yeah, she's on Boston Blue with Donnie Wahlberg now. I'm not going to go watch that. Even though I think she's great.
I can't keep up with the emotional roller coaster of this show.
This was episode, what were we on? 2? 3? No.
This was D-Day.
That's right.
This was the baby.
This was a lot, this episode.
There was a lot going on. I mean, again, there's a lot going on, but I loved it.
Yeah, it as we've said before, it takes that emotional roller coaster and moves it from the lows to the highs and back and forth over and over every 5 minutes. So Zach Braff directed this episode.
Yep.
My issue with this episode is the Sean and Marisol thing. I don't
like her.
I don't get.
No.
For as great of a person as we've seen Sean, and Sean's had some pretty great people so far.
Yep.
That he's been with, and then we're gonna move him back to Marisol doesn't make sense. I mean, he was just with a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
For like a year, it seems like, or 6 months or whatever. And now we're gonna go here. Yeah, it's a weird backwards move for him.
I think I texted you when you said that about how they just like they keep and like they did that in Big Bang Theory with Raj. They gave him a what was going to be his wife, but it was just weird because they didn't really mesh at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like Marisol.
And we got introduced into something that I think will be a recurring issue through the rest of the season. We got to meet Jimmy's dad. He's played by Jeff Daniels, who's brilliant as expected.
Yep. There's still one more big name to show up.
Is there? Who's the other one?
Candice Bergen.
Oh, is that going to be Jimmy's mom?
I don't remember who she is playing.
Or who's Harrison Ford's ex? Somebody in the chat may know.
I'm not sure. I have to find out who she plays. They said who she was playing.
Okay.
She appears. Oh, I guess they don't say who. Maybe she.
Okay.
Maybe she is Harrison Ford's ex.
I feel like we met Harrison Ford, his ex,
Oh,
but
we did. We
I
did.
can't remember who
Maybe
it
it's
was
his
though.
mom.
Could be Jimmy's mom. I mean, it's weird that after meeting the dad, it's not weird that the dad had nothing to do with
Yep.
Jimmy. And I really thought that. Oh, and we get the nurse that Jimmy's now introduced to. That I guess he's going to start working multiple
Yeah.
women this time now.
Maybe.
So I don't know
Or
where
maybe
that's
he
going.
starts to see her and then realizes that he really does like Sophie and goes after her or something. I don't know. Listen, I like the episode. I think of all the characters coming into this season, my favorite character has become Derek.
Yes.
I think McGinley's getting the best lines, and there really are like they're really leading you to believe that there's not a season 4. I wonder how far into shooting season 3 that they realized they were going to do a 4, because they really do seem like that Harrison Ford's character circled in the drain here little by little.
Yeah, I think that's a setup to bring him back, though.
And that's fine. Look, I'm not complaining. One
Because they're
more
going to
season
do
to
that.
wrap
They're
it
going to
up.
pull us down with Harrison almost the whole season and then flip it on its head with like an episode or 2 left. And he's going to want to live life to the fullest through the rest of it and not hand off Alice to Gabby. Kelly Bishop is who played Harrison's ex-wife on the show from
Okay.
Gilmore Girls and Dirty Dancing and The Wonder Boys.
Right.
So yeah, so we already meet that. So yeah, Candace is probably Jimmy's mom, which Candace Bergen and Jeff Daniels doing scenes together will probably be incredible.
Yeah. 100%.
So Shrinking we'll keep catching up on. Hijack,
Hijack.
it's fine. They're really stretching this season to make it like a viable show because it was such a great limited series for season 1, and they were like, oh, people like this. I enjoyed it immensely. Season 2, they're like, okay, now how can we stretch this out? Now let's put it on a subway car and turn the concept on its head of who's hijacking who and what we're doing, and we'll do crazy stuff in the background and try and keep pulling the threads. And it's like, all right, they're really stretching on that show to keep it moderately interesting right now. And then we get Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So episode 5 dropped last night.
One more left.
One more left.
Okay.
So everything up. So this episode was cinematically it was phenomenal.
Okay.
The whole thing was just uncomfortable.
Okay.
Which is what it was meant to be. It was
Gotcha.
all from Dunk's perspective of where he's at, and we get a big flashback for a long time in the middle that I didn't love.
Okay.
It felt long, but this was also the longest episode, so they gave it time to get back out of it. I guess my thing with the show is it feels like it should have just been a movie. Because it's only going to be maybe 3 hours total. And I think you could have done some smart edits.
Yeah.
And pared that down to like a 2 hour and 45-minute Game of Thrones movie in the theater.
Okay.
You know? And I think that I think we would get it faster if they were movies.
Right.
2, I think it would be better because I feel like this show, because the first 2 episodes were poor in my opinion, needs a binge. So like I'm jealous that you're going to get to binge the whole thing,
Right.
because I think it'll be a stronger show as a binge than it is weekly. I
Okay.
don't think it's a strong enough show to be a weekly show,
Gotcha.
the way that it's done, especially with it being as short as it is. But this episode did move the story, but again, they're based off short stories.
Right.
So there's 4 short stories out there right now, I think, But it'll probably be 3 years till we get season 2. So who cares? Whereas if they were movies, they could literally release a movie a year and it'd be great.
Yeah.
Because you get that additional budget and the filming time and all those kinds of things. But yeah, I think the season is probably the same length as like a Stranger Things episode, like is the finale.
I'm excited to watch it. I'll watch it. It comes out when?
Sunday nights at 10.
Oh, okay. So I have to try and get this all in before
It's
Monday.
2.5 hours.
I will. I have, excuse me. I have Hockey Tuesday for sure. I don't know about the rest of the week yet. I don't think I have a game until Friday. Hopefully.
So that was that. And then look, after next week's episode, we got Daredevil back. We got Monarch, Legacy of Monsters back. There's something else coming next week too. There's a lot.
Scrubs is coming back on Wednesday, the 25th.
Scrubs is back.
Oh,
next
that'll be
week.
after our show.
Yeah, like I said, after next week's show, there is a bunch of things premiering, so we need to make sure we are all caught up and ready to go with all of the new things that are going to be dropping.
Don't forget, tomorrow, the next Mandalorian and Grogu trailer drops. Yeah. So that's the 17th for those of you waiting patiently.
It's just it's going to show you that there's literally no story. So good luck to them. In the meantime, Wednesday, you said you had something Wednesday this week that you were doing.
Oh yeah. Our friend T, who popped in a little bit ago, it says 8 seconds, but that's a lie. We'll do the Island of Relevancy. It looks like it's going to be Wednesday night this week. I do not believe I have hockey. We got a lot of wrestling to talk about. We got some comments by a former wrestler that are a little insensitive. Raw. We have a Raw recap, a SmackDown recap, and the Road to Elimination Chamber, which is the last big PLE before WrestleMania.
Okay. So tune in there. Go give them that like and subscribe if you haven't already. A couple other things dropping. Predator Badlands is going to start streaming on Hulu, so you can catch up on that. Cross Season 2 just dropped. We got, what is this stuff next week? There is another show. Hold on. It's going to drive me nuts until I remember what it is. But in the meantime, you can check out jackkidmusic.com and on all the socials. Shoresy drops Saturday, Season 5 of Shoresy drops on Hulu this weekend.
All right.
That's the other one that's back. Paradise is also back next week.
Oh my God, really?
Yes. Paradise is back on Monday night.
I don't have Hulu anymore, but I can still watch it. Don't worry.
Do you have Disney Plus?
No.
Oh,
I cut the cord on the Hulu, the $100 a month, whatever. But I can still watch it. It's fine. I got a magic box.
Yeah. So look, all of those things are back. And that is a lot of things coming out.
Yeah.
So, and Tournament of Champions Season 7's back March 1st. Love it. That's
a lot.
It's my Food Network guilty pleasure.
Okay.
But so check out jackkidmusic.com. Check out the Island Relevancy. And thanks everybody for finding the Geek Spot. We will see you all next time.